finally getting warm outside, so I gotta start wearing t-shirts and tank tops again. And it's starting to show that I am just super white. We gotta start getting some sunlight here soon. But what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are having an awesome day so far. Today's video, I wanted to work on the Porsche engine. I really did. Like, it's killing me to just have it sit right there, but I'm still waiting on parts. Like, I think I'm gonna contact the distributor. I'm not gonna like say their name because I'm not trying to like badmouth whoever, but I still don't know why I don't have the water pump yet, because I ordered it like 2 or 3 weeks ago now. Still haven't gotten the water pump in yet, and the first thing I want to do is like the timing chain and the water pump. So we're making another video about the Mustang today, which I'm sure a lot of you guys will be happy about because, you know, it's the poster boy of the channel, or poster girl. I guess it's a girl, I don't know. It's the main car on the channel, and I feel like I haven't been giving it as much love these past couple months, so we're gonna be installing a cool mod on there, and it's partially like maintenance because I've had this driveline squeak for a little bit that's been really bugging me, and I'm pretty sure it's the drive shaft. I know that drive shafts don't normally squeak, but from everybody that I've talked to, they're saying that it's probably driveline related. I know it's not the brakes because I just recently replaced all the brakes, the rotors, the pads, the calipers, all of that. I don't see what else it could be other than the drive shaft. I know it's not an idler pulley because it stops when the car's stopped, and it's always with the wheel speed. So I haven't been able to capture the squeaking sound on camera, of course, because it always decides to behave itself as soon as I try to record it. But trust me, there's a squeak, and as soon as I can catch it on camera, I will. But hopefully installing the new drive shaft will make the squeak not happen anymore. Hope that makes sense. Anyway, we're gonna pull it in the garage. Okay guys, so I'm not gonna try to sugarcoat this because even though there aren't that many bolts to take the drive shaft out, if you don't have access to a lift, you can find yourself in a situation like the one I'm in right now, where I just have to jack up the car. And unfortunately, this is about as high as I can comfortably go with the car right now because I have the engine and that pile of recycling in here, so I can't back the car any further to get it on a fully level surface. So this is what we're working with today. Kinda sucks, but we're gonna power through. So I'm gonna start with the transmission side. It's like right up here. And then there's literally just like 4 bolts, and they're 12 millimeters. And if you have a 12-point socket, then that's your best bet because they're 12-point bolts. And then we'll work our way to the diff side. Okay, so I got all 4 bolts out of the transmission side of the drive shaft. I recommend like putting the car in gear and then loosening 2 of the bolts and then taking the car out of gear, rotating the drive shaft, and then getting the ones on the other side. If you're doing this at home, you'll see what I mean, but it's just gonna make your life a lot easier than if you leave it in neutral and try to hold the drive shaft. That's not the way to do it. My point of view from earlier was kind of trash, so to give you guys a better idea, that's where the drive shaft is meeting the transmission, right up there, and then there's 4 bolts. You can see 2 of the holes right there. And you're gonna reuse these too if you're doing this, so make sure you don't throw those out. But anyway, we're gonna follow the drive shaft back, and we're gonna do the same on the diff side. Back there. Alright, so I've got the front and the back of the drive shaft unbolted, so now I just have to go to the middle. I'll show you guys in just a second. There's a couple bolts up there that are holding the middle of the drive shaft up, and then the whole thing should come down. There's a couple more remaining bolts. You can kind of see one right there. Trying to get the camera to focus. And then there's another one on the opposite side, somewhere right over here. I can't actually see it from where I'm at, but maybe you guys can see it. If not, just believe me when I say that there are 2 more bolts holding this up, and I believe they're 13 millimeter. I'm just gonna grab an extension and lower this bad boy down. All right, boys, I got those 2 bolts right up there unbolted. It's kind of hard for me to show it on camera, but I'm gonna go ahead and pull the drive shaft out real quick because I don't think there's anything else left. Alright guys, so I got the stock drive shaft out of the car. I was having a little bit of trouble because there was like a little safety loop thing. Oh yeah, Jason's here by the way. There's like a little safety bar thing that kind of goes underneath the drive shaft, just to make sure that if it were to come down somehow while you were driving, it wouldn't just like yeet itself onto the highway or something. But I have them side by side, so we're gonna do a quick comparison. Also, don't mind the grease on my face. So the aluminum one is much lighter. Even though it might look like it's bigger, it's actually kind of hollow, I guess. And also it doesn't have like this obnoxious U-joint right in the middle of it. Just kind of a nice new upgrade. I don't have much to say about it other than this is so much lighter. Like, I can pick that up with one hand. And then this, oh my god. Granted, it's in 2 pieces, but like even just half of this thing, like I'm shaking trying to pick that up. It's just really awkward. I wish I had a scale so I could do a direct comparison, but there's already a bunch of videos about that, and I'm sure if you're thinking about doing this, you've probably seen the scale comparison. But that one is 46 or 47 pounds, I believe, the old one, and the new one is 23. I know I mentioned that earlier, but we're gonna go ahead, throw it in the car, and then hopefully we do everything right. Alright guys, I'm not exactly sure what the last thing I recorded was, but I had to stop for like 30 to 40 minutes because I had to go finish a homework assignment, because this project is kind of taking a little bit longer than I originally anticipated, which is alright, but we're just going to go ahead and hop back under the car, get everything finished, tightened up I guess, because I'm pretty sure I have all the bolts in, but I just need to tighten everything and make sure everything is good, and then we'll take it on a test drive. But I'll probably like record the test drive for you guys tomorrow because it's pretty late at night and you guys won't be able to see anything. So we're going to go for a drive later in this video, but I'm going to go ahead and finish this up. Kind of a weird situation I have right now. Because of like the angle of the drive shaft and how it's above the exhaust, I'm having a really hard time getting my torque wrench to the bolts. So what I did is I just got them as tight as I can with some ratchets, and then tomorrow I think I'm just gonna stop by a local shop and ask if they can just like get it up on the lift and torque the bolts for me. I mean, if they want money for that, I can pay them, but usually people are kind of friendly. So hopefully somebody can help me out with that first thing tomorrow. But I'm pretty much done for the night. I'm exhausted. It's like past midnight right now. What time is it? It's 12:05. So I've been at this for like 3 to 4 hours. It takes a little longer when I'm recording stuff, but yeah, as I said at the beginning of this video, definitely wasn't gonna try to sugarcoat it. Doing this on the ground sucks, and it'll kick your ass. So if you guys are doing this at home, I highly recommend maybe just paying a shop to do it, because they can just get the thing out and in like no problem, but doing it on the ground sucks. But I hope you guys have enjoyed the install, and the next thing you guys will see is maybe me saying that I fixed the squeaking sound, or maybe me still diagnosing the squeaking sound. And I'm also gonna give my opinions on whether or not I think that it makes the car faster, because I'm not sure if it's really gonna be noticeable, but a lot of people say it is, so we'll see. I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay boys, so it's the next day and I have some bad news, unfortunately. So last night I got the drive shaft in the car, of course, and then I took it on a test drive, and the car is still squeaking. So I'm back to square one. I have no idea what's causing the squeaking sound. I don't think it's the trans. Maybe it's like a bent axle or something. I did some digging and talking to some people on Instagram, and apparently there was a guy who was having an issue with like a bent axle, but I feel like this car doesn't have enough power to have that happen. Obviously there could be other factors, but I don't even drive it that much. I'm really not sure what's causing it. I think my next step is probably gonna like redo the whole like braking system, or not redo it, like replace the parts, but take it all apart and see if maybe like I have a caliper that's dragging, or if there's something stuck inside of a piston somewhere that's like causing a squeaking. I don't know. It's kind of frustrating, but I'm gonna try to get it to replicate it right now. Of course, watch it just not squeak or just decide to behave itself just because I'm trying to record it, but hopefully I can get it on camera, because every time I try, it doesn't do it. But it seems like it might be getting a little bit worse, so I'm gonna see if I can show you. Oh, can you guys hear that? Hopefully the camera picks that up. It's doing the squeaking sound. And see, I'm gonna see if I can get it to like, it's not as loud right now, which is really, really weird. I don't understand why it's like so random, it seems. I don't know what's causing it. Oh, there we go. Yep, you hear that? and then as I come up to a stop, it'll slow down with the wheel speed, so I know it's not like an idler pulley because I'm in neutral right now. Yep, it slows down all the way to a stop. So what the heck? Like, and then when I'm on the gas, it doesn't do it. And then, oh well. You would think, I don't know. And now it's not doing it. It just decided to behave again. Like, it just randomly stopped. So like, I have no idea what's causing that sound, but I need to figure it out. I don't want to take the car to a shop because I feel like I'll be fully defeated. I'd like to think that I could figure this out with forums and whatnot, but sometimes things are just so random and like out of reach that I might just need to take it to a shop. Yeah, so I'm not entirely sure what to do about the squeaking sound. I got my friend Hunter here. I was gonna put her in a vlog like last summer, but then I was like kind of weird about it. I don't know. But she said she wanted to be in a vlog, so like hit her up. She's single. Today, I'm finally getting my first dose of the COVID vaccine. I was kind of on the fence about getting it just because it kind of made me nervous, but I want to go back to normal life. So like, if you guys are on board with that, you should probably get the vaccine too. I'm not trying to be like a spokesperson, but like the sooner we all get vaccinated, the sooner things can go back to normal. So like, come on guys. Hunter's coming with because she needs like a COVID test.
Yeah, I gotta get it weekly.
Why don't you just get vaccinated?
Because I'm scared.
Yeah, no, I feel that. It was like, I've been putting it off because it makes me nervous to go and get a vaccine that's like, I won't say rushed because it's like, I know that that's not entirely accurate because like science and whatnot. It wasn't rushed, they just had a lot of funding and they were able to prioritize it, you know? But like, I'm sure you guys understand where I'm coming from. It's nerve-wracking, but we're gonna go ahead and full send because the sooner that I'm immunized, then I can go to car meets and actually like socialize with people and see my family again. So for me, it makes sense. If you don't want to get the vaccine, like, I guess no one's forcing you right now, but highly recommend.
But it's gonna take like 2 seconds.
All right, boys, update. It was pretty painless. Oh, you see my sick Band-Aid? I wanted one with like Disney characters on it or something, but they only had brown ones, so it's kind of lame. How was your COVID test? Oh my god. What?
The girl that gave me my test was kind of fun.
You heard her. I should have gotten a test, not a vaccine.
She'll give you compliments for free too.
She'll give you free compliments?
Yeah.
Well, if she charged money for compliments, would that be prostitution?
No.
What did y'all do?
Yeah, so we're sitting in Zoom University. What was it you were saying a second ago?
What?
You want like a what?
I thought I wanted a golden retriever boyfriend, but I want a boy that'll let me be the golden retriever girlfriend.
Yeah, so like hit her up, because I can't have no stupid girlfriend.
So mean. No.
Hey, don't make me tell him what you said, like...
Shut up.
Yeah.
Listen
see?
to me this time.
I'm listening. Ridiculous. One of the struggles I'm having right now with making videos is that this term I have a couple of professors that thought that it would be like helpful or clever to like space out their due dates during the week. They were like, oh, I'll just have the homework due Tuesday and Thursday, and then this other class I have, it's like due Mondays, and then I have some assignments due on Fridays. So I was looking at my schedule, and literally like every single day of the week I have a homework assignment due, because half the professors tried to like space it out during the week, and then the other ones are sticking to the normal like Saturday or Sunday deadlines. So literally this, for the rest of this term, for the next 6 weeks, I have an assignment due every single night, and some nights it's not as bad, which is why I'm able to kind of like do my homework and also make YouTube videos. But I'm having a hard time finding time to edit, because the last couple terms during the week there were a few days where I wouldn't have to do homework, and I was able to kind of cram all my homework into one day. But for some reason I'm having a hard time keeping up with all the deadlines this term. So I mean, that's more of an excuse than anything else, but this term has been tricky with my scheduling, so the YouTube uploads have slowed down a little bit. Like I've recorded a whole other video that's supposed to come out before this one, and I've only edited like half of it, just because the editing takes a lot of time to just like sit down and focus. I'm sure if you guys edit videos, you know what I'm talking about. But that's pretty much all I've got for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out and dream big.